If this is your first time to the channel, please do so. Make sure that you're subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications so that way you don't miss another video like this one coming your way. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help our channel grow. Please feel free to leave a comment. We do get back to all of our comments. This video is intended for ages 17 and up. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of MOE'S Toy Room, come from my room to yours. And today, here we go, we got some brand new NECA action for you, coming for you folks. Here is some Haulathon event. This is at a local retailer, so go online, check it out. NECA does Haulathon every year. This is the first wave. And here is NECA's own version of Halloween's A Curse of Michael Myers' ultimate action figure. Terror never rests in peace. You can see the front of this box looks dynamic. I mean, it is impressive, folks. This thing debuted at Toy Fair this year, and within a month or so, here it is on the shelves. This figure is a long-awaited figure for a lot of Michael Myers collectors, and a lot of people who love horror movies love this version of Michael Myers, The Curse of Michael Myers. I believe this is from the sixth movie. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please leave it in the comments. But yes, this movie, I do own all these movies on DVD and Blu-ray. But this movie, Michael goes on some serious killing sprees. And this version of Michael Myers seems to be very heartless. So, very demonic, very just satanic, if you will. And the boogeyman is real, especially with this one. Yeah, the movies can be a little corny after part 2, but this movie stands alone out of all the other ones that followed because this movie is one of the better ones to me. Let me know which one, other than the original Halloween or Halloween 2, or any of the Rob Zombie Halloweens. Let me know which of the other Halloweens are your favorite. Just leave it in the comments, folks. And just, yeah, let's get this thing moving. And yeah, I'd like to know your input on that. All right, so there you go. You got the side of this NECA Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers right there. This thing retails for about, I believe, $34.99. Let me put that up a little bit more so you can see that. All right, around $34.99. But here you have Michael on the back, how you could get him to look. Yeah, this figure is going to be nice. I mean, when they pulled it out at Toy Fair, everybody's mouth just dropped and people were really excited. To be honest, I didn't even think that I was going to be able to get one this soon. But yeah, here he is sitting right here, right in front of me, and I'm reviewing him. It includes interchangeable head and hands, knives, surgical blade. What does that say right there? Okay, crowbar, an axe, candles, a bag of, what is that? It's my vision, folks. Sorry. Bag, we'll see when we get in there. And sold sick with, sold sign with Myers cutout, removed mask, and syringe, bundle, and pumpkin. Sorry, folks, for that delay, but my vision is not as good as it used to be, especially at my age. And yeah, I got to put my glasses on, or else I got to upgrade these things and get better ones. So, but yeah, that's what it includes. It has a lot. This thing is loaded. All right, so real sorry about that. So there you go. You got the other side of this. All right, so let's take a look on the inside of this flap. Look at that. That's how you can get your Michael Myers to look with the right diorama. I'm sure he's going to bring a mini diorama in the box with them. NECA always throws one in. Is it going to be that one? I don't know. But there you go, folks. There is Michael Myers kicking back behind his window, paying locked in his plastic prison, as he has finally made it here to MOE'S Toy Room. And let me tell you, there was a whole lot of something going on here, folks. This figure is stacked. All right, folks, so I'm going to show it to you from this angle right here because this guy brings a lot of stuff. He has like 2 trays that he came with, and one of them has the sold sign. So I was wondering what it said on the back because the fine print was so small I just couldn't read it. I apologize again. You have a sold sign. You guys all remember this. So yeah, and it has a little Michael Myers mask on it. It's made of like kind of like a cardboard wooden, very sturdy. So yeah, Strode Realty. You can see all that. Yeah, this thing is nice. Like this is, yeah, NECA really outdid themselves with this. Okay, also it brings a pumpkin. I'm guessing that it has a little thing in there, but I don't see a switch for a light at all to pull it off or anything. So I don't know. I'm guessing that it probably doesn't work because the light looks like it's supposed to look like it was on, but yeah, apparently not. Let me give you a little bit more there. Okay, and then also he brings a separate mask. You can see the way that looks. Looks really cool. Okay, let me get a little bit more of a fix on this. That way you guys could see a little bit better. Okay, and he brings a folded mask. You can see like that. You can lay it on the side. One that at the end of the movie, I guess he would leave this or pick it up during the beginning. I'd have to rewatch the movie again. So yeah, leave it in the comments. I believe it might be the end of the movie was when you see the mask left there when he gets away. Laughing. He has a crowbar. And yeah, this is what they mean by keep this out of the way of children because yeah, this could be very hazardous. And it looks like a real crowbar. I mean, this thing is right on the money. He brings 2 knives. They almost look like they are the same. So, yeah, you be the judge. They gave us like 2 of the same knife. So, there you go. And here is his bag of runs. I guess they're calling it bag of runs or... yeah, so got that. And then you got the syringes. Now these came out, looked really good. I love the way that these look. They look completely awesome. Look at that. One of them looks a little out of place, like it's ready to break, but I'm going to leave that there like that. That's how it came. And then he also brings an axe. So, yeah, this is like stuff that you would see in like a Jason, Ultimate Jason. And a machete. So, yeah, like I said, this would be something you would see in like an Ultimate Jason, but that just goes to show you how many kills this dude had in this movie. I mean, he was completely insane in here. And then he has a thing of candles. And then he brung a lot of alternate hands right there. So, yeah, he has the 2 open ones that he has on. He has these 2 more odd ones that would close. Look a little bit more closed to hold stuff. They're all on a hinge, so everything works. He also has this one. I believe he'd probably use this one or maybe even this one to hold that mask. I think this might be the one that would hold the mask. So that's what I'm guessing. And then he brings another one to hold more weapons. So yeah, even the little detail amongst the burn mark and everything on these hands, it's like right on the money. All right, folks. First off, tail of the tape. So Michael Myers is checking in slightly over 7.5 inches. So he is over the 7.5 inch mark, and he is to be pretty close at 19.5 centimeters. When I said that he did include a diorama in the back, yes, he did. And this was the diorama. It is of a house. Okay, so you can see right there. That's the diorama that he brings. You guys can work some magic with that. And then here is Michael Myers. The Curse of Michael Myers. Wow, this figure is impressive. Yeah, we could go over it and bicker all we want with NECA about the way that they make it look like he, you know, has a diaper on or whatever, but I mean, that's something that they're going to have to choose to mess with in the future due to the fact that a lot of their competitors now are starting to just get rid of the articulation and literally just put a more sculpted Michael Myers. But this one looks impressive. I mean, if you look in that mask, it literally looks like the devil's eyes. I mean, you could see some eyeballs like up in there. That's crazy. I mean, how are they able to get so much detail on this figure? I will give him a turn right now before we review him. I mean, down to the hands. His hands look like they're just burnt alive. His shoes look a little too new. Like, if I put it up like this, his shoes look a little too new. I'd like to see a little bit more wear on those. But, I mean, but look at those hands while you're there. Oh, wow. Wow. Man, if NECA can figure out a way to fix that little, like, diaper-looking problem, I mean, but from the back, you can't really tell. From the back, he looks amazing. Looks a little bulky. Looks kind of like a H2O body. So, like I said, I'd have to rewatch this movie again. Then you can see the side right there of Michael Myers. There you go. All right, folks, so I wanted to throw this in. Size-wise comparison, you have the McFarlane Toys Movie Maniacs Michael Myers, who's much smaller, got a smaller head. Then you have the 2018 NECA version of Michael Myers. I absolutely did love the 2018 movie. And then you got one of the first NECA Michael Myers in the back that brought the young Michael with them. That's how he looks amongst them. So that's how he's going to look in your collection, folks. So, yeah, like I said, over time, these guys started getting a little sticky. So they're starting to get like some stuff on them and everything. But, I mean, it's just part of collecting. You know, it's just sometimes it happens. All right, folks, so it is review time. Head doesn't look good, doesn't look down too well. He barely can look up. And the ultimate Michael Myers side to side, all this hinders it. So that way he can hit it right there. He really hits it real good. That's the pose that a lot of us are known to love, you know, when he kind of admires his work. Obviously, he's on a dumbbell joint, so he could spin his head all the way around if it wasn't so hindered. All his clothing is a soft molded plastic, which goes down into here, and then everything else is a harder molded plastic. The way that NECA blended it in, they really knocked it out the park, and they made it look good all the way down to the little button. So there's a button right there. Do you see it? It's right there. Hold on, let's see here. Let me get that thing to focus. See that button? Yeah, all the way there, folks. NECA has just knocked it out the park with this guy. All right, so arms do go up. He will hit that. I'm doing a nice little video, like a music video to this too, on my TikTok channel. So yeah, Moe's Toy Room on TikTok, at Moe's Toy Room, or however you want to find it, but I am on TikTok, Moe's Toy Room. And so his arms do go 90. He does have double jointed elbows. I would have loved to have seen it on a single joint, to be honest, on this figure, but because it looks a little odd right here from the side, from the front, it even looks a little odd too, but when you close it, it looks even like more odd. You see the double joint? Kind of looks like he has 3 arms. But yeah, I know what NECA was going for. They were going for this, but they could have got that on a single. Let me know what you guys think if they should have did a single on the actual arm. And yes, his hands are on hinges. Same as the other arm. It does all the magic. Okay, and then right here below his chest, there is like, he has articulation underneath all that, but you can't get it. That just holds it. Legs hit there. He does spread there. You can see the hardware down below. But the funny thing is you would think that with them not putting a single joint on the arm, but they did it on the knees. So let's get there. Hips don't lie and they work very well, but on the knees, single joint. And then, yeah, there you have it. Same as the other leg. And then his feet got tilt rocker. This one doesn't work too good because it's hindered by the pants, but I'd rather have that look. I like that. But this one works amazing. So you get some footwork there, and he does stand on his own, which is nice. Okay. So I don't know if I gave him a turn, but I will give him a turn for you could see. Get some close-ups. I know a lot of you guys are thinking like, yeah, when I get this figure, or let me see what he's going to do with it. Maybe I could help out somehow. Give you some, you know, you see something in this video and you're like, yeah, I'd like to throw that in on, you know, my picture display or whatever it is, you know, nice figure. I need to go pick that up. But yeah, that's what these toy reviews are all about. All right, folks, so let's check him out with some weapons in hand. So here he is with syringes in hand. These things look amazing. And I remember this part very well when he did this. Yeah, this was some psychopath shit. I'm serious. Like, for its time when he did this, I was like, wow, this man is on a whole nother level. So here he is holding mask in hand. I kind of just shoved his hand inside the mask and he's kind of gripping it a little bit. So I'm sure he could probably find one of the other hands that'll hold it better. But yeah, he will hold that thing in place. Looks like he could hold it for a while too. Here he is with axe in hand. It looks real fitting, folks. I gotta say, he looks good with an axe. I went ahead and just kept them in the same pose and just changed out the axe with the machete. Same thing. This guy just looks devastating. It's just something different about this version of Michael Myers. It just brings it. And I'm glad that NECA decided to do different versions of them. For some of us that do collect pretty much almost whatever they put out for NECA, or for other brands like Mezco and Sideshow and Hot Toys and everything else. Yeah, for people that go out there and really, really are looking for all the Michael Myers stuff, this thing is just fitting. Due to the fact that Trick or Treat Studios is doing pretty much every version of Michael Myers. They are trying to get them out in short amount of time. So I think NECA had a wake-up call, and they're starting to do the same. So yeah, this guy fits into my collection perfectly. So here he is with his kitchen knife, the one that he is known for, his straight-up knife. I decided to put this little guy right here. Looks like his knife is real too. So yeah, and I like the way that they did that little mask on there. It looks really good. NECA just knocked it out the park with this figure. I don't see anything wrong with this other than the fact that I wish that it would have had single joints on the elbows and that they could figure out a way to fix this because it makes them look a little bulky amongst this area. But I mean, other than that, I mean, the figure looks outstanding. It really does. And if you guys can manage to get yourself one, which is going on at the Haulathon event now, they are turning up everywhere. So yeah, I went to my very first Target in my area and boom, there it was right there. But be on the lookout because they are not going to be in the collector section, not unless somebody grabs one and moves it over there. They are not going to be on an end cap. They're going to be in a little like shipper box, like right in the middle of the floor. You know, like where you see like new like DVDs coming out or stuff like that. But it will be in the toy section. It'll probably be between the toys and the electronics. That's where this shipper box was. And inside of it was Wave 1. It had Beetlejuice, which I do got that unboxing and review coming very, very soon, within a day after this one. It also had the Count from Sesame Street. It also had Pee Wee Herman. They had a bunch of Ninja Turtles, and they had a bunch of blind bags in there. So you could always go onto my TikTok account, MOE'S Toy Room, and check out that video because I did film that shipper box. So it is in there if you want to see what was in there. But that's what was there. And it looks like some people are finding like 8 per store. this shipper box only had maybe like 4 of these Michael Myers in there. So yeah, you want to be on top of it, folks, to get your Michael Myers. So here he is with alternate head. Yeah, I'm having a tough time getting the head on because his hair is so pokey, and it seems like I might have to heat it up a little bit to really pop it on there. But yeah, it's a little tough to get on there, folks. So just giving you a heads up on that. But there he is right there, folks. Like I said, you get so much bargain for the money right now. I mean, so much product. For NECA to still put these things out at $34.99, and then I believe that on that Target Circle was like the 20% off. I'd have to look again at my receipt. So yeah, let me know if you got that Target Circle and if it was like 20% off also for you. But yeah, I believe it was for me on both items that I purchased, the Beetlejuice and this one. So all right, folks. So let me put this thing behind right here. All right, folks, so that's it for my version, my toy review, my toy unboxing of Halloween's The Curse of Michael Myers action figure, available now in the Haulathon event that NECA does through Target. I believe the online is going to go, they're going to be available online April the 11th, but you might want to keep checking every day because people are getting mixed signals and mixed information. Like I said, if I wouldn't have decided to go by my Target over these last 2 days, I would have never found this thing. And it's going to be one of those things that you might get there just a little late, but just keep checking them, all of them. And that's how you're going to find them. I found this one in a shipper, so good luck to you guys. All right, folks, so please like, comment, subscribe. From Moe's to yours. Good night, everyone.